Clutch Points has 3 cut candidates on the roster bubble for the Browns. Running back Dearness Johnson, defensive back Sheldrick Redwine, linebacker Malcolm Smith. Which of those 3 do you think are in trouble? Do you think all 3 of them are going to have an uphill battle to make the roster?
I think that all 3 have an uphill battle, but I would zone in on Sheldrick Redwine as the biggest concern area. Redwine's going to have to prove himself in training camp because, frankly, some of these numbers stand out, and when you combine the fact that the Browns have really, really built up the back line in their defense, it might mean that Sheldrick Redwine is left out. Think about this. He was 3rd on the Browns in missed tackles last season, and he played the least amount of snaps that he has in his professional career at roughly 25%. And when you consider the fact that this Cleveland Browns team has added in John Johnson, Troy Hill, Richard LeCount, Greg Newsome, and what they have coming back, we haven't even talked about Grant Delpit now being available, and the Browns hope he will be a vital part of this defense. I think that Redwine is the guy that could end up on the cut line because even though the Browns are thin still a little bit at safety, I still think that there's 4 guys that you could put ahead of Sheldrick Redwine. And I'm not sure if the Browns are carrying a 5th there. I think when you combine the additions that they've made with guys that weren't healthy last year now coming back, and the fact that Redwine is not a good tackler, Dave, he might be the odd man out. The most curious situation of those 3, in my opinion, is Dearness Johnson, because Dearness Johnson has shown us real capabilities from time to time for this Cleveland Browns team. But with Demetric Felton now in the fold, the UCLA back, who proved in college the kind of receiver that he could be, it might be Felton who takes over ahead of Johnson, and the Browns might bet on Felton's potential there. We shall see. I think the writing might be on the wall, though, with Sheldrick Redwine the most.